up? In today's video, I am going to be doing a highly requested video, and it is how I do my hair. So I'll meet you guys in the bathroom. It's back there. I'll see you back there. Okay, so I washed my hair yesterday, so it's pretty clean. I didn't do anything but blow dry it. And now I'm going to just start sectioning it up while my curler is warming, and that way I can kind of control where the curls are gonna be. So kind of do like a half part situation, like a half up, half down kind of thing. And twist. And then just use one of these Happy Alligator Claws. These are my favorite things in the world. That one I think I got at like Sally's or something, and normally I get the ones at Sephora, the dry bar ones, because they're really good quality, but you know, I will get whatever I can get on the cheap. It really doesn't matter. So the wand I'm using, I always use a curling wand, not because they're like better or anything, but because they're the only thing I know how to use. So they're really easy because there's no clamps. You just kind of wrap the hair around. And this is really the easiest hair tutorial in the history of the world, but you guys have been asking for it, so here we go. So I'm splitting my hair up into two, kind of just in half in the back. And I'm just gonna grab random size sections, a little bit like that, and just like a hole in the thing. It doesn't matter. It's just loose curls. So I just take it and then I just wrap it around and then I hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I basically just do that to my whole head. Now if I want like uniform curls, I do them all like facing the same way, which is like a facing away from my face. And if I want it to look a little bit messier, I'll alternate. So I'll like do one that's curled back, and then one that's curled forward, and one that's curled back, and one that's curled forward. And that way when I brush it out, it kind of gives more of a messy effect, but it also helps so that the curls don't like stick together. This, by the way, is always the most terrifying part of doing my hair, because since I got it bleached and went purple and all that stuff, the damage, like I've just seen that one video where that girl's like, let me show you how to curl your hair, and she takes a piece of her hair and like does this and curls it and holds it and then lets it go and it like breaks off at the root. That's like my nightmare every time I do my hair. I'm like, this is gonna be the time where like my hair is just gonna fall off. So anyway, that's what you're kind of left with, is just like this little wavy situation. So you just leave it there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side of my head. I'm gonna call these videos that I'm shooting today Crystal and the 65-pound lashes. Like, these lashes are ridiculous. They are so huge. Like, you guys have to like get in close and see this. Like, what? This is Raw Beauty Christie's fault, and if you guys watch her, but she has been talking about these lashes for so long and they look so good on her. They're the Lionheart Kim Tai ones or whatever. So finally, after watching her for so long, love and rave about these lashes, I'm like, I'm getting some. So I ordered 2 pairs, and it took me forever to put them on, and now that they're on, they're never ever coming off. Like, I refuse to like take them off. So yeah, everything that's wrong with my life right now is Raw Beauty Christie's fault. So damn you, Raw Beauty Christie, damn you. I'll change later till I'll put a proper shirt on, but right now I'm wearing my Dodgers shirt so I can mourn. I'm still mourning the World Series. Been like a couple weeks and I'm still mourning. Okay, so now that the bottom is done, I just kind of let it sit there and cool, and then I take down the top part. And I think I want like messy, like unruly situations today, because I'm doing a lot of try-on hauls. And the thing with doing try-on hauls is that sometimes I pull things over my head and it screws my hair up and stuff. So for me, I don't want like perfect looking hair, because it's going to get messed up. So I figure if I do it in a messy style, then like I'm not gonna lose, because I'm gonna end up looking messy, but then it's gonna be like intentional messy. So I split it into 3 parts. I do like this side, and then the top. So I'm just gonna take this and brush it out and then get back to curling. Same process, just, you know, throughout the whole head. Okay, so now that that side is done, I'm going to do the same split over here and just break that mess apart and kind of get like a semi-clean part. There we go, just like that. And then I take the top section and then just twist and clip. There's my clip. And then just do the same thing again. Okay, so pretty easy, repetitive process. I'm just going to do the top of my head, and this is maybe the section that requires like just a little like more thought maybe. So this I do alternate the curls just because it gives me more volume and a little bit more messiness on top, which I like, again, just because I'm changing all the time. So it's more of controlled chaos, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna split this top piece into 2 pieces, my mohawk, as it were. So these are my bangs. I'm just gonna clip those guys down. And then this is the top, but it's also like the whole back of my head. So I'm just gonna brush that really quick. And then I'm gonna start curling, but the curls kind of lay funny and flat. So I'm gonna start with like the very back. And I try to do smaller sections on top because that way the curls like stay more defined, I guess. So now I'm looking a little crazy with the curls and stuff. There's that 360 life. And now I'm going to just do the front. So I'm just gonna pull this guy up, again, brush, and then just start curling. And then after that, I do like an assessment to make sure things are looking the way I want them to look. And then I re-curl if I need to, and then I, you know, do whatever I feel like needs to be done as far as touch-ups go. So taking little sections again, and I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. One thing I'm not sure that I mentioned, One thing I'm not sure that I mentioned, the reason I kind of go up and back like this is just to add volume at the roots. The best thing I found about kind of doing the color to my hair and basically inflicting all that damage is that it actually like gives it shape now. Like when my hair was dark and it wasn't like, there was basically no work being done to it, it had a really hard time holding a curl, and it had a really hard time kind of getting volume. So it's really nice to have that now. Obviously there's a lot of downsides to the bleach and everything, but for the most part, my favorite upside has been that like I'm getting curl holdage, which is really awesome. Now the front last piece, I always curl in the direction of my part, which is this way typically. So I'm just gonna curl this guy this way. And that's the finished look. Okay, I'm kidding. So now we have kind of this mess of curls and waves and things all over your head, and mainly what I want to do now is just kind of see if I need to like recurl. I feel like everything's looking okay. I'm just gonna let it sit now for a little bit, so I'm gonna go make a glass of iced tea, watch a YouTube video, because I'm obsessed with YouTube and I love YouTube, and once that is done, I'm going to come back and then I'm just gonna brush it out and we're gonna end up with my typical loose waves. I think Nikki tutorials is a good thing to do while I'm waiting for my hair to set.
It's barefaced tutorials here, and I am...
Okay, so I just got done watching Nikki review the new Huda Beauty foundation, which I really want to get my hands on, but my shade has been sold out, I think, since day one. So like now the entire like medium tan range is just like gone. So I'm like, forget it. So anyway, my hair had about 15 minutes to sit and do its thing. So now I just kind of want to run my fingers through and start breaking up the curls, and that's kind of how I get Nikki's like on autoplay now, and that's kind of how I get a wave out of it. So I just like curl it all up, and then I let it sit, and then I kind of break it up and I get the wave. Now I know the lighting in here is really warm, so obviously this isn't my normal color, so I'll do my I'll say bye to you guys out in the living room with like natural light and stuff. So now that I have this is pretty good. This is kind of where my happy place is like this messy, beachy situation, and I can like exaggerate my part or whatever. And then just a little finishing touch just to kind of make everything look a little nice. I'm using the L'Oreal Eversleek Frizz Finish Serum. It's an argan oil serum. This stuff is really great. I found it at Target. I just take 2 pumps in the hand. And I'm just gonna work it through the ends just because I do have all of that bleach in my hair and everything. We do have a lot of damage. So it just kind of makes things look just a little more put together and a little more, I don't know, just a little a little prettier, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So that is it. Okay guys, so that is it on how I do my hair. It's really simple, it's really easy, and depending on how long I leave the iron on my hair, this light beam right here is ruining my life, I'm so sorry. But depending on how long I leave like my hair on the iron, the curl is either tighter or looser, but that's basically it. This is kind of how I do my hair every time I get ready for this here YouTube game. And even when I put my extensions in and I did like my tape-ins before, my clip-ins before, I still did my hair the same way. So that is basically it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video half as much as I enjoyed putting it together for you and you learned something new. Leave me a comment down below and let me know if you guys curl your hair the same way. And also, big question, do you use curling irons with a clip on it or do you prefer the wands? I'm a wand girl through and through, like no contest. So anyway, I love you guys so much. Hope you're having a wonderful day whenever you're watching this. I'll see you in my next video. Bye! So if you liked this video and my 65-pound lashes, you can check out this entire playlist where I am not wearing 65-pound lashes. These are all try-on hauls, fashion stuff, all good stuff. I'll see you next time.